from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Winds have eluded both of these teams through the first 4 weeks. It's an old-fashioned battle of the basement here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back-to-back carries here. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on.
On the gun. Middle row. It's on target to Williams. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want. Start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Rams, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Back to work they go after the interception. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. This goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Offense up to the line fast.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Shut up! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready? 70 Lions. 69 it. 60. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. It's his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
11 more yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Rams 7.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Come on. Six. Bronco 80.
Tight end going in motion here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 19. Bronco 80.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Looks a tackle. He's still going. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go. 19.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Another run for Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hawk 70. Come 19. Come 19.
Setting up to throw. McCool here, he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Gets a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Liking 18. 72. Go.
Williams now on first and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
10 for 11. 10 for 11. Come on. 19 left for 6 for the Eagles.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Line on 70.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's a design boot. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed into the pocket. On and quick, and they bring it down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play. So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
A gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to save at the 5-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on
the
it.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now.
Milrow with it on 1st. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 30. yard line.
Smith and
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
19, Charger, 19, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Milroe. Pressure's there, and it goes down again. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And that should be Seahawks football. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Kyron Williams, the intended target.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Dumped off to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing now, Milrow. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 60 by 6.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down by
Offense to the line fast.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
A handoff for Williams, running left. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Bobby Cox, here's Ty Chandler. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 19 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 32-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Go.
Up the gut they go with Williams.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They stay on the ground with Williams. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down.
2 yards. It's fourth down.
Dragon 60. Roll. Spin. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on.
Throw in here, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
He's back to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Milrow from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Ready? 18, 5 in.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and that'll make it a two-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
For Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
19 side. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. Sit Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. All the way left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
They go play action on 1st down. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Nakua's got it again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
70. Warrior 70. Viking 18.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. There he goes. Right sideline. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
First down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another carry for him. And some room to work. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again.
A 6-yard loss.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
On the deep ball.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Working now from the gun. Nakua here. He's got it. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air they go on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, 70 range, 70 range.
Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the
Big
play.
man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
70 tip.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips.